Whoops.
It looks. sorry, sorry
Epic
about that.
fail. Epic
It
fail.
looks like someone had the image for the topic as the overlay, but we won't mention names. Anyway, welcome to 5 rounds, people. In the bottom corner, we have Mr. MP. In the other bottom corner, we have the man known as One Tali, also known as Gotten Tali these days in the streets. Then we have Nala Plum. Always, AKA. Oh, you put an AKA. We don't have an AKA for you too. First of all, guys, like the vid. We're here to like the vid. If you haven't subscribed yet, join the fam. What are you doing? Put your notification buttons on, so every time we're on, you can know that 5 rounds is on. And also, look at what's happening, guys. The fam is growing now. We're on 1,390 subscribers. We want to get to 2K by June. Yes, not the end of the year. 2K by June. We will get to 2K by June. So let's keep pushing, guys. If you want to drop the thing right now, put it everywhere. Share it with your family. Share it with your dog. Share it with whoever you think you can share it with. We want to get to every country, every corner, every street, even in the sewers. You can drop the link in the sewers and let somebody watch it like the mice in there. Anyway, let's move on with the topic today. The topic today is interesting, guys, and don't take it personal. This is just a podcast, opinions. If you want to get involved in the chat. It's about giving. It's about giving. It's about generosity. And the topic obviously was brought up by my friend Wantali. At first, I didn't understand what you're saying, so I had to go to and Google it. No, I'm just talking about the topic title. The topic title. After you said it, that generosity dilemma. So I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Is he trying to make a movie? No. So I went there and Googled it. I understand what he was going for. So let's start this off, guys. Yeah, no. Oh, by the way, guys, big
MP,
up to all he's not here.
Are you okay, MP? I can't hear you, man. What's going on?
Seems like he's in the toilet.
You sound like you're in a bottle,
Sound like
bro.
you're in a man. It's like,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Nice cut, man. I'm pretty sure you went to the usual one because that's the only guy who knows how to cut your head. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
Too early.
You are so saucy today. You've been like this all day.
It's a Friday.
You said I was bad.
No, you were bad. Earlier on, you were bad. You took things, I think, to the next level. And for a minute there, I was like, is she okay? Is she okay? But anyway, we move. Let's move to the topic. Guys, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Obviously, we'll start with Nala because she seems to be close to me, and we're both wearing the black, the merch. Guys, get your merch. I don't know why some of you guys are not wearing this merch. Okay, that can guys, look at how good we're looking. But in all black. And it's also, by the way, it's also Black Month, isn't it? Isn't it
green?
It's Black History Month, isn't it? It's Black History Month. It is, yeah.
In America. In America.
We still milk it. We still milk it.
Yeah, we celebrate.
Okay, so let's start off with the topic, man. Obviously, this topic, as I said, it's about giving. And we're also going to dive into the families, personal stuff, society, and global. But let me just ask from obviously your own. Let's start with the personal one. Growing up as a child, what did charity mean to you and your family, Nala?
It's
like
so charity to me growing up. There's an echo.
There is.
Is it me? Yeah.
No.
I don't think it's me.
Okay, charity to me growing up was an act of giving and not expecting to receive something in return. It to me was like an intimate process between the person that really needs whatever it is that I'm giving to them, and also the person that is offering the help. So like not anyone, like people do not want to be in those circumstances, but life happens. You end up being in a place that you need support, you need money, whatever it is. So for me, growing up, charity was about giving to people and not expecting anything back. That's what charity was growing up for me.
Oh,
What's happening?
I know, man. I know. Patrick, you know. So
What
so the
just happened?
question.
What's our host?
I don't know. We've lost our host, but the question was: growing up as a child, what did you do? What did charity mean to you? So, guys in the comments, guys in the chat, guys that are watching, if you just joined, welcome to 5 Rounds, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification button. You know, I will be checking those likes. You know what I mean?
No, sorry about that. My son's phone was making noise. I don't know. He put a reminder to himself, so it was making a lot of noise. I was like, I better check on that. Yeah, guys in the comments, get involved. I know some of you are greedy as F, but get involved. Tell us what it meant. Just even if you have to lie to us. I'm talking about you, milk flavored soda. What about yourself, MP? Because I think we've grown up together, and I remember you as one of the greedy kids during break. I remember you used to take yourself away from the group and sit by the corner and eat your own food. So me knowing that, and me
MP, you're muted. MP, you're muted.
Yeah, you're on mute. My brother, you're on mute. Don't be greedy with the mic.
What are you actually talking about? Because then everyone in this world, they know me as someone else that's generous, someone else that's giving, someone else that's, supportive. You on the other hand, my man, let me question you. But anyways.
Ain't never given me nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes, okay, the same question goes to you, my friend. Growing up as a child, what did charity mean to you and your family?
I think I learned about charity. My mom actually told me about charity stuff. I didn't actually pay attention to that stuff because she was really pretty much given. She took care of everyone around her and stuff, and I didn't understand it to say, why are you giving people when you need the money yourself? Like, it really left a question in my head to say, I need that money. Sometimes I could even question to say, I want a certain like item, and I'd be asking her, and then she
Power Ranger. Is that a Power Ranger figure?
Yeah. It could be. And the next thing I see in that very week that she says she has no money, but she's given something to someone else that I actually noticed that she gave that money to, and I could actually calculate in my head, say that's enough.
Wait, brother man, were you pocket watching? Because you look like you were pocket watching here, man.
I had to when I was actually begging for something, because then I was like,
one daddy, this brother age of 5 without giving money is standing there at the kitchen door. That's my golden China money.
I was like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's enough to pay for the item that I was asking for. So charity was actually told, and teaching me about it, I didn't understand it till today. There are certain parts of it that I don't understand, and when I see someone else giving when they don't have enough, I always question to say why. So it's been a very questionable area that I try to figure out is, do you have to give little so that the whole community shares the whole pot, or do you have to give your whole money because you've got the billionaires thinking about giving the whole fortune to all these charities and stuff? So I don't know. Like, to me, I think
we'll dunk into that. Don't worry, we're gonna dip our toes into that. It's good. So I was right. You were one greedy ass individual. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on to One Tally. I've always known you as a giving individual. Thank you for the BMW you borrowed me last week, by the way.
Correct.
Yes, shady.
Correction.
Thinking of that, look, growing up as a child, what did charity mean to you and your family? I hope you have something. I hope you're not pocket watching like MP.
No. Okay, so charity. What did charity mean, or generosity in this case? I think for me, it meant enjoying your wealth or fortune or luck with the people that you love, so that's what it meant. It meant, if you're in a good moment, you have to make sure that everyone around you is also in a good moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that it's your responsibility, but it's sort of like I guess like I don't know. It's a motivation, an inspiration, if that makes sense. So for me, growing up, I always watched my dad bring people up. There are a lot
Yeah.
of people today that speak about how he funded for their education and their, I don't know, mostly it was education, welfare, got them out of a struggle and stuff like that. So for me, charity is quite heavy. It's you can't say you're doing well when the people around you are not. So your direct
Yeah.
family is not. So you can't be living in, say, I don't know, let's put it in Malawi, in a Malawian sense. You can't be living in Nyambade or Area 49 when your family is in Tandile or Ndiande. You know what I mean? For the Americans, you can't be living in Manhattan. You know,
That's right.
when you're
But
when you're
one
when your people are in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. This,
What are
this,
you, what are you
this,
trying
this.
to say? So you're
So
saying
Yeah, what are
that
you trying to
just
say, sir?
because
Please tell us.
are you
okay,
trying to say that just because because let's be honest, right? Everybody has a different path. Some
Mm.
people end up being richer than the other people end up getting more or whatever. They will go and do a business and they'll make a lot of money out of it. So you telling me that just because my cousin is in Dandile, I should spend all my money to put them
okay,
in Yambadu as well?
not necessarily,
Everybody eats.
not necessarily
That's
your
all it
cousin,
means,
but
yeah.
But then how long are you gonna do that for?
not necessarily your cousin. I think there's a saying as well.
Who though? Who? What
Oh,
sort of family members are
your
we talking about
immediate
here?
family. So we're talking about brothers, your parents, your sisters, whatever. Yeah, those are the people that I'm talking about. Obviously, your charity extends to as far as you want it to extend. All right, there's certain people who help cousins, or people on the street, whatever it is. The way I grew up was you help the immediate family, and if you can help whoever you can help. Do you know what I mean? Because let's be honest, we come from a very religious country, right? A country that teaches you to love anyone and everyone, right? So anyone in need, you help them, right? That's
Glory
how
be
I.
to God. Glory be to God, man. Keep speaking.
Yeah, well,
Amen.
God, this
Preach,
guy's been a
Pastor.
preacher. What's going on? But you see, there's actually, are we going to get to the other side of it? Because this is me growing up and
Yeah,
seeing this.
yeah. We are deeping into that because we
Okay,
dipped
Because
into that. Like Nala
you know,
dipped her toe into that. MP did the same toe into that. You are dipping the whole foot, so we're halfway. So we might as well we might as well jump
there's the
in. You know.
flip side of that, right? So on your side you might be giving too much, so in a sense that you're putting other people's happiness above yours, that you're now putting yourself in, I guess, financial issues, or spending too much time and effort trying to keep other people happy, that you forget to keep yourself happy. You're not doing the best basic necessities for yourself. Then there's the other side where people know you have money, and they'll
Mhm.
position themselves in a certain position, in a certain place, to sort of you know eat from the fruits of your labor without putting the work in, if that makes sense. So these are the other things that you
Yeah.
really have to be. But then again, when it comes to charity, like I think Milk Flavored Soda said, charity should be unconditional, but that can't be because well, but that can't be, because even being happy after helping is a condition. Okay, the first part is what I meant. So the unconditional part, basically, if you're willing to be generous and give to someone or help someone, I think what they do with it or how they reciprocate it shouldn't really be the issue. The issue should be whether you're willing to give or not. But there is a flip side to this. There is an argument for it, basically.
Okay, so my bad on the. I'm gonna bring attention to it. My bad on the question before. I think I misspelled one of the words. My bad. I know some people didn't recognize it. Some people kept it professional. They looked at it with their eye and looked away. So I'm gonna test that again for the second time.
You're gonna
We're
what
all
now?
human.
You're gonna
Forgive.
what?
Yeah.
You gotta
No,
repeat.
don't worry, MP. I saw it from far. I knew that something wasn't right. Knew something wasn't right. So don't worry about that. Look, What as I said, it looks like 130 has already started off the next question we have.
Can I pause you before you start that?
Yeah.
I'll just read the comments real quick. So,
Nah, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead, do your thing.
Milk Flavor Soda says Black History Month. Let's go. Yeah, in America. And then he says time.
Nah, we're still don't milk soda. Don't listen to this guy. We are still going to pretend as if we're part of that. So we are part of that.
Time for companies to exploit and milk the month. Yeah, defo. It says, was he really the host? Or that's what Patrick went.
Whoa.
Milk Flavor Soda said Beyonce dropping her tour tickets when people get their tax returns so she can make more money off Idiot Hive fans. Wow, that's a strong comment, my G. And then Kelvin says, if you broke, you broke.
Did you just call?
Yeah.
That was mean.
It says, God is teaching you a lesson. Wow. My brother doesn't help me. Send 100 to change it. And then, now we're talking about barbers. It says, MP, your barber did you right. Okay. RB says, helping your family isn't charity. That's family support, which is slightly common sense when it comes to the immediate family. But common sense ain't common. And let's be honest, how many stories have you heard about people that don't even help their own parents, or don't even help their own children? We've got deadbeat dads out here. We've got moms.
We did, and uncles,
we've got moms out there raving and stuff like that. I think the definition of charity, I think let's go to generosity. This is the thing I want to say, generosity, because it, where I come from, they say charity begins at home. Yeah, they say charity begins at home where I'm from. So, look, we're looking at the ability to give something that you have to somebody else. This is the main thing.
Something that you've worked hard for.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I'm gonna continue.
At what percent?
So, let's see. Charity is what you do for the homeless on the street. Not necessarily. Charity is what you do for people who need it. So you help
homeless people.
No, it's not just homeless people. If you're in a position to help,
it's not just homeless people.
No, it's not. It's not. I'll be sorry. That one. You're no. If you're in a position to help, if you're in a position to help and leave your people in the mud, that goes to show your character in a certain context. This is true. Sorry, but if a friend of mine says they're doing charity when they buy me a drink, I'm gonna riot. All right, let's just eat. You know what? Let me just go and clarify charity definition before we start having arguments here. Do you know what I mean? Okay.
I think charity is giving the little that you have to the less privileged.
Correct, and that's what I've just. It's the second definition. It says it's the voluntary group. The voluntary giving of help, typically in the form of money or to those in need. So it's pretty much you're helping somebody who needs. It doesn't matter who it is. It can be your family. It can be whoever. Let's see.
I hear you.
Kelvin says, RB sent 50. RB says, I don't know you, sir. Okay. In Patrick's absence, let's see. Let's go to the second part. Yeah. So the next question is: should people in privileged positions be responsible for ending world hunger? So let's start with MP. Jeez, this guy had spelling issues today, man. Honestly.
All right. Let's take it back. Recent tweet. No, that was the tweet that was like 2 months ago or something. You remember Elon Musk? He challenged the World Hunger Organization.
Yeah.
And since they had an estimation of if you had $5 billion US, you could end the world hunger kind of crisis, right? And he challenged them to say, if we're going to have clear, transparent transaction that would actually show what you're giving to the people, I could actually be able to give you that 5 billion and end all of that, right? Bear in mind, this is the richest man on earth, was or is, and he offered that. But these guys at WHO did not go forward with this, offer.
MP,
Why did they go offer?
MP,
And you're
MP.
going to tell me that if you're going to say privileged position, he offered that, and these people cannot even.
MP, today, me and you can say we're going to donate £100 to Malawi to end.
But is it gonna get there?
To end theft.
Is it gonna end there?
The thing is, this is just a statement. Anyone can make this statement because this guy has a lot of money and he says I can end world hunger and this is the price to end world hunger. It doesn't mean that is the price. So what else did we hear about this statement? Did he say anything else? Like, how is he going to do it? First of all, somebody who says this publicly, right, and then doesn't do anything about it, are they doing it for the right intent? You know, like, I don't know if that's.
But do you remember how he said it? Because he's like, I think the way he said it was like, I've got all the money. Tell me how you're gonna end world hunger. I have the money here. If you tell me, I'm gonna do it. But then I think what happened was they didn't give him like a roadmap on how they were gonna do that.
Now here's another question, right? Why is he waiting for somebody else to tell him how you can end world hunger? When did he wait for somebody else? Did he wait for somebody else? Did he wait for somebody else to make his money? Did he wait for somebody else to make his billions? That's the question.
No, but it goes back to the same question that are people meant to in privileged positions responsible for ending world hunger? So those are people that are in the right positions to do that. So he goes to them because those are the people that ask him for money, saying I've got to end world hunger.
Guys in the comments, please, can you tell us? Let's hear it, because I think this is a very unnecessary question. Because if
you're talking about the privileged people. Elon Musk is in that position and he offered, and that didn't happen. At this position, I'm thinking if he offered and nobody took that up, what else should we do? Like,
can I say? Wait. Come. I wanted to say something on this. Wait, what did he do? What did he do? Did he tweet?
Yes.
Okay, so here's my other thing. This guy's frozen.
Who cares if he tweeted?
No. I just want to say, as my one of my idols, Joe Biden said, hear me good. Do you know what? The people out there who tweet, number one, post on Facebook, post on every social media, you do your little TikToks, or you do your YouTube videos showing us that you're helping somebody. I have a big issue with people like that. Even people who tweet, go do it. Don't tweet, just go do it. Why doesn't he go?
Then, but you're missing the point, right? So these organizations have been there for how long? For years. They've been collecting money for years. So now the question is, how come it has not ended yet? If these organizations have been there for years and they've been taking money.
Would you like to hear the truth?
That's why Elon Musk said that, okay, I have the money, but give me a roadmap on how you're going to do it. And they never
why doesn't he just go? Why doesn't he find a way to do it himself?
Here's the question: should people that are privileged, like in the privileged,
let's scale this down a little bit. Let's scale this down so you can understand the context of what you are trying to say here, right? You have a friend who has all this money. Patrick's an idiot, by the way. You have a friend who has all this money, right?
Can I ask you? Were you trying to put the word in one place by doing this?
No, he was trying to make it
literally the point here.
Go on, man.
Okay, so if you have a friend who you know is doing well-to-do, has a lot of money and whatnot, right? And let's say you come from a family that's underprivileged, don't have much, no money, whatever it is, right? And let's say you get assisted by a non-governmental organization that says, okay, we're gonna help you end your poverty, basically, yeah. But you know what they're doing for you is not enough. What you're saying here is that friend of yours goes and has a conversation with that organization. Say, hey, for me to help these friends of mine, I want you to tell me how I should use my money to help them. That's what you're saying here, basically.
No.
That's what he said.
To add on to say, they say, oh, we did our research, we did all of this, blah, blah, blah. And we've seen your friends, go through all of these stuff. Looking at them, we need this amount of money to end all this. And he comes forward to say, I'm going to give you have to just show me how you're going to do it. Because you already done your research. Just show me where the money is going. I'll be happy with it going forward. Because a lot of
that's bait. That sounds like bait. That sounds like bait. That sounds like somebody trying to expose people.
I think it was a pissing contest. That's what I think. I think he was just trying to show them who the big dog is, really, because it wasn't about what he's going to do about it. If he was going to do something about it, he'd have done it. The guy shoots spaceships to the sky. You know what I mean? Nobody's asked him to do it. Nobody.
And he doesn't tell us.
He doesn't wait for NASA to tell him. He does it. Do you know what I mean? He bought Twitter because he wanted to. Do you know what I mean? So if this guy's got the resources and the money, right? He doesn't have to go far to see poverty. Go to New York. There's so many homeless people on the streets.
Or just watch 5 rounds when Ovita is here. You will see poverty.
Read what that guy just wrote there. That's exactly what Elon Musk was trying to do.
Right. Okay. That's brilliant. Now what's he going to do about it?
That's literally what he was trying to do. Okay. No, but then he was trying to shed light on it, saying that, you guys always asking for money, right?
Yeah.
Where's the money going?
Right.
That's literally... I don't, but do you understand? He was just trying to shed. Oh my God, he's back. He's back.
He's back. This guy's gonna distract. This is a serious conversation. Okay, now back to what I was saying. Like you were saying, okay, he shed light on this thing, but before Elon Musk shed light on this issue, you didn't know that these organizations are not really solving the problem.
Well, we did, but no one's ever called them out.
Not on
a platform like that.
And then so
many people that follow him.
Okay, and then what have they done?
Many people have.
So what change has come to? Because this guy is making a point about Elon Musk. Liz up there is supporting it as well.
Line.
What did he do exactly?
Let me just give you a line that I just read this week.
Right.
This week, there is a certain country, I won't mention the country, but it was celebrating that it's less corrupt than another country. And that's the report.
We're going.
No. If a country is in a position to celebrate, to say, hey, we're less corrupt than the other country, why in the right mind would a whole ass country, be celebrating and say we're not corrupt more than the other country? Like, come on.
Flex.
Ask the president. Ask the president. What country is it?
Flex it.
What country is it?
I'm living in it.
Okay, let me ask you, MP, because you seem to be twerking for this Elon guy ever since cryptocurrency.
In fact, before you continue,
go ahead. Go to the comments. Go to the comments.
I've put a poll in the comments, guys. Should people who are in privileged positions, right, be responsible for ending world hunger? So far, we've got 67% on no and 33% on yes. So guys, make sure you vote and let us know what you think, actually. Let's see. Okay. Geez, there's quite a few, to be fair.
There's a lot of comments.
Okay, so Kelvin says, do you know all the people you help? What? Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
There's a conversation going on.
Yeah, I think that was after he asked for the 50. He asked for the 50, yeah.
Good point as well. Like every time you every time you donate to your charity, do you know who you're actually, sending that money to? Do you need to get that information?
Just hold that thought, MP. Hold that thought for a second. RB says the reason why this won't work is the same. Is the same of poverty situation in the UK. The more benefits the people get, the more they expect. The more they get support, but they don't do anything for themselves. Because
it's happening here as well.
People are already in poverty.
Tax.
People are already in poverty and will continue having kids, and the population in poverty keeps rising. Most of these people with money have 1, 2 kids. Why should they provide for 1 meal? I don't know. There's some people. Okay, when you say define rich people, because there's some people who are wealthy that have loads of kids. Nick Cannon. The man's actually populating this world. Obviously we've got Mr. Lava in the building, aka.
Oh yes.
So before we continue, RB, where's your energy, fam?
RB is not on that today. RB is like,
energy,
nah, I ain't got no. Nah, RB is like, I don't have energy today.
Hey, where is your boyfriend?
Hey, lonely.
You lot. Hey, say Joshua, you know what you need to do, bruh. That's what you gotta do, family.
You're so trash, fam.
Kelvin says, showing us the world is corrupt ain't helping. We all know this already. Exactly. This was the point I was trying to make. So
that's true. That's true.
You're trying to get 52. Oh, okay. I bring the bag. Don't worry. What's going on here?
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting very hot in here.
You get it?
Yeah.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
Okay, Mr. Patrick, carry on. Oh, sorry, MP actually. MP had something.
No, just one thing. I think with the amount of thirst we have, we will be given 3 bottles of 5 rounds water in the future, because some of you are thirsty ass.
Oh my God!
Give that guy some water. He's thirsty.
Go ahead, MP. Go ahead.
Also, let us know if you want us to start a hookup show. We could actually start a hookup show and then link up everyone.
Young man.
My boys.
What?
I was just saying. Anyways, yeah. Continue. Sorry.
No, you had some speech. You had something to say.
Look at this. I gotta give it. Wait. Where is it?
And his name is John C.
That's a dope comeback. RB says, I'm gonna need 100 super chat cents. Yeah, to the podcast to entertain this. That's energy. Big energy.
Yes.
Big energy.
Yes. Yes,
Josh brings a bag. He has to bring a bag of 100 super chats. All right.
All right, Mr. Patrick, carry on, sir.
Please.
Yeah, how you doing, Ganjan? If I'm reading that right, Ganjan man, how you doing?
Ganjan?
Okay, look, guys. As I said before,
that's my friend.
Before we move on, I'm gonna repeat this again. I don't want to be seeing people, especially those people who do YouTube videos, TikToks, going giving people burgers and stuff in the street and videoing them. I don't know what you're looking for. We are not gonna subscribe to that. We're not. So stop that trash. Stop that trash. Okay, so let's keep it moving. We're going to go to one tally with this one. Where is that Vader?
Darth Vader is somewhere suited and booted, getting his dance on. Somewhere. Nah, he's gone to a wedding, fam.
Yeah, he's going to a wedding, man. The man is enjoying himself. He'll be back
next week.
MP. Oh, friends.
Friends.
Close friends. Examination friends. Study friends. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, let's go. So, I'm gonna go to you, one tally, because I think we haven't heard much from you apart from a few of the speeches. So when it comes to let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. The comments are now going. Come on.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
RB says, MP, you don't have too many friends, do you? Wow. Okay.
What is that?
No, I can vouch on him. MP has good friends.
Okay. Tell her it's okay.
It's okay.
Because you got personalities, huh?
I think this guy doesn't understand the assignment. Joshua You don't understand that. He says same touch.
This guy, man.
I'm getting 419 vibes. 419. Oh, man. Oh wow. Okay, Kelvin. All right. Carry on.
Okay, one Charlie. When it comes to helping others, do you think society as a whole determines who needs help and who doesn't?
Oh.
Should I say it in Chichewa?
I don't know. So, are you trying to say that should it be our responsibility, or is it already our responsibility to determine who
Is it
needs
already?
help? It
Yeah,
is.
I know what I'm trying to say is this, right? I've seen in situations where, okay, let me give an example. This one, I like this one because I'm going to ask everybody in the chat, and I've been dying. I just clocked the sound of this.
We're the real Liz. Please stand up.
Hey!
Man's wearing the office shirt inside a hoodie. Big up. Anyway, okay. Do you know this? Okay, let me just say this. You know the same thing where they said, "Oh, I'd rather help animals than human beings." You know those situations. Them type there. Them man there.
That man right there.
Oh, for instance, let me give an example. Do you remember the issues that were happening? And okay, I don't know if I'll get cancelled for this. Whenever you say that, that means you're about to get cancelled. Okay, do you see the Ukraine situation where it was on TV? Help Ukraine, help Ukraine. There's certain countries right now that are struggling, but people are picking and choosing, saying, you know, this is what I'm trying to say. Do you see people like, oh, let's help Ukraine, let's bring them into our houses? But there are other countries that have been struggling the same way. War, civil wars, people are suffering. So that's what that question means, you know, that is it just society that determines that, oh, let's help these people, not help these ones. You get what I mean?
I think, Patrick, that's a bit of a contradiction because the first part, when we asked what we understand charity is, the definition was, you know, it is unconditional, isn't it? It's something that you do because you want to do it, as far as I can understand from the first part, right? So then if we're talking about who decides in society, well, in this case, nobody has to, you know, it's literally individual, case by case. It has to be, it can't be the world telling you, because this is why when the war started in Ukraine, they didn't say everybody put your money together, send it to Ukraine. You know what I mean? Everybody we have to take money out of your salary so we can help Ukraine. It was more of, if you can help. There's never been a circumstance where they've said, guys, you must pay to sort something out, if that makes sense, because that defeats the purpose of charity or generosity. You know.
I'm sorry. Now I heard Ukraine and did. Now we were not gonna ask you to help. It's fine. You can go into hiding. No, it's just that I don't know. Maybe as you're saying that, maybe I'm wrong and look at it at the wrong angle. But it's just that for me, every time I've seen when it comes to helping others, even in situations, let's say even in the street, I have seen people say, "Oh, I'm not giving." I know what you mean. You're like, it comes from your heart, but is that charity then? Because why can I not give the first homeless person I see, but I say, oh, I'll give the one by the corner. I'm not giving this one because I don't like the look of him. But are you being charitable then? Do you get my point? I've seen situations where somebody has advised me, oh, don't give that homeless guy by Centra. You can give the one by Lido. I was like, okay, why am I giving the one by Lido, not the one by Centra? I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. So I don't know. Like, I can even throw this question to Nala. What do you think of this question when it comes to helping others? Do you think society as a whole determines who needs help and who doesn't?
I think to an extent we do, because I'll give a good example. Women that don't have let's say women that have kids but don't have a place to stay, or women that have kids and their baby daddies left them. Society will say, give her a home, give her whatever she needs, or put on support, and she will be set. So to an extent, yes, society does.
Who's giving the who's giving the support?
The government.
So then it's an entitlement, no?
It's coming. How is that an entitlement, though?
Well,
how is that an entitlement?
If you are in a circumstance, you are entitled to certain
But isn't but
certain
isn't
funds.
charity the same thing?
Not really, not really.
Yes, it is.
Well,
It's
when you're in poverty,
circumstances that
but when you're in poverty, it doesn't mean you're entitled to somebody to give you food, does it? You know.
is that not where charity comes in?
Well, no. Listen, you know what you're saying here, Nala. You're saying that today, if you don't have money for food, right, then somebody has to fund your food. That's what you're saying, basically.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. So
It's society, it's government deciding who
Yes,
gets
it's the
what.
society that decides, oh, women that do not. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that society will come up and say that, okay, this woman doesn't have this A, B, C, D, or her husband or her whatever, her partner left her, and this is what we have to give her.
yes,
Society says that. It's the same thing that Patrick was saying that,
What
oh,
is given,
you
isn't
hear
it?
that, oh, don't give that person at Centra, but this person here at Tesco is better. They deserve it more.
okay. Then let's go again. Once, as what I said was, it's an entitlement because you have to meet certain criteria, right? Even if the government is providing whatever support, right? The first thing they want to know is, are you a single mother? Tick. Okay. Are you earning a certain amount? Tick. Are you living in a house? No. Yes. Tick. Okay, you're entitled to this much. You know what I mean? This is what we're going to give you. That is not charity. That's an entitlement, right?
Yeah,
That's a,
isn't that still okay? So you're saying okay?
It is charity.
That is
so the
charity.
government is giving
Given.
charity. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, it is
because
charity.
they will fund any section of like what they feel that needs to be, protected.
You know.
Because
Okay.
as they're protecting, let's say for the mothers, they're protecting the children as well. Children are part of society. That makes a huge difference in society because then they will be the ones taking care of the older generation when they grow up. So
Okay.
in that sense, it's a favorable kind of approach to say we have to give so that we get in return of what we're giving in this sense, right? It's a charitable kind of like situation.
What are you giving exactly to the single woman that has no
A
house?
single woman that has kids, you
You're
are
giving
giving
her help. You're giving her aid.
you're giving
So
aid.
no, wait. What are you saying that you are giving that aid?
Oh
Right?
yeah, that's coming from all the people in the community in society because then they're taking off that from your check. It's social welfare, social this, and all of that. That's coming out from your check, but you never know. It's the government deciding where your funds go.
You're paying tax. You're not giving money.
No, my guy, social.
You're okay. Whatever you call it, it's tax at the end of the day. It is a fee you pay. If you don't pay that, you will find yourself in legal issues, correct?
It's
Yes.
because then it's
Okay.
decided.
So how is that charity?
It's decided by the people to say this is where
It's
it
not
goes.
decided by the people. It's decided by the government.
Yeah, so the
decided
people,
by the
government are the people. Definition of government are the people. Da, 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 da. So the people's kind of like input is what makes the government running. You know what I mean? Like,
Sorry,
if
wait. Did RB just put somebody on timeout?
Oh, don't mess with the mods.
Oh, that is so out of pocket. That is so out of pocket.
Okay,
Oh
yeah.
my
So
God.
Man went straight. Anyway.
Yeah, so guys, honestly, we've got mods in the chat. So if you are sending some inappropriate messages or whatever, the mods have the power to remove you from the chat. All right. So yeah, keep it good in the comments, man.
Keep it good. I get where you're coming from, my brother, but this is not the buffet, so let's keep it good here.
You want to go with that?
Keep it good. Keep it good. You gotta fight that temptation, my brother. You gotta fight that temptation. Anyway,
take a sip.
No, to be honest with you guys, everything in the comments right now after what you were saying, it doesn't even have to do with the topic.
Yeah,
the whole conversation.
Do you know what it's giving? It's giving vibes of, oh, I'm asking you out, you're saying no, but I know you're joking. That's what it's giving. I know you're joking. Like, sir, I'm saying no, I don't want. Oh, it's just a joke.
Patrick, what do I think about it? I think it's all like when it comes to helping others, do you think the sense that you say, do you think society as a whole determines who needs help and who doesn't? 100%. You know what? Because at the end of the day, is a local charity that's around this area cannot afford the amount of money that goes on TV, so that ad can be on TV, so everyone else watches that, and everyone else says, "Oh, there are poor people there. Oh, there's this, there's that. We have to donate to them," because that local charity around the corner cannot even afford that amount of money to set up all of that stuff on TV and stuff. So there is a certain like direction to where we put our money, you know. So wherever you put your money is determined by the people that have more money than the little charity around the corner, or the little group that can organize themselves together and say, "Oh,
what's with this, you guys today? What's this?
Let's
that's Friday. Bringing the world together, Friday. Let's bring the world together." So,
I know what Kelvin is about to do. Kelvin is so trash. I know
What's
what
he-
Kelvin is about to do. He's about to take that guy off time
Oh,
out.
time out.
That's
You
what
can't do
Kelvin is
that.
about to
You
do.
you can't do that. You can't do that.
You can't do that. I think it has to be the same individual who took them off time.
I don't think they'll be back. They'll be back.
Trust
It's
me,
5
that's why
minutes,
he
isn't
was
it?
asking.
I think it's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes. Yeah.
I think so. So the definition of charity. I'm gonna go back to this. It's the voluntary giving of help, typically in the form of money to those in need.
Volume, man.
Voluntary, volunteer, willing. Yes, because I'm going to tell you right now, this money that you're
Kufuna.
talking about, exactly, this money you're talking about, MP, that we're giving the government, whatever. Why is it that I can't opt out of it? Because if I'm voluntarily giving this money, right, to help someone, why is it that I can't opt out of it? Then that's not the definition of charity. It's a necessity. It's it is a necessity. What Gunjan, the point he's made here, you could argue that maybe the people have some sort of sway towards where the funds go, but I'm gonna go with an opinion here. I don't think the people fully decide where the money goes. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? That's what I don't think they fully decide where it goes. I think the government sits there and says this is how things are gonna work. The guys in the parliament, they vote.
But
that's
this,
it.
can I tell you this?
yes, but they listen to their people first
Yeah,
before they
okay.
come to the
One
parliament.
time.
It's the same way MPs go into the villages
Yeah, fool me once.
and they hear
Yeah, fool me once,
people
shame
have
on
to
me.
say.
Fool me twice, then I'll have to decide where my money goes. So if you fool me and say, "Oh, we're gonna collect this money and put it here," you tricked me, and that money you use it for your selfish reasons. Second time, if you do that, bruh, you're out of that seat.
I think you have to
MP.
understand.
No, wait, hold on. MP, it doesn't mean because you go like this to the mic. Then
No, it's just that I'm trying to.
No, he's trying to show you his haircut. He's trying to show you what he got.
The guy keeps going
That's
like
what
this.
he's
Okay,
trying to show
go
you.
ahead now, Daddy. Because the guy keeps going like
There
this.
were angles in here. You were hello.
So RB says, listen, when it comes to helping, I prefer making my own decisions of who I help, not through going through organizations. I think we're losing the concept here, because you can't say that I give to charity because you're paying whatever you're saying, the social welfare fee. In this case, in this country, we call it the NI. I think it's an NI fee, or in America they call it social security something. That's a mandatory thing. You have to pay that. It's not that you're willing to pay it. You have to. If it was up to me, I ain't paying that. You know what I mean? Because I can think of so many ways I can use that money. If they're saying
surprise.
No, let me tell you what I'm saying. Because it's your hard-earned money, right? You should be able to make the choice to help how you want to help. You know what I mean? In whatever effect you want to make.
Anyone on this panel?
What?
Sorry, continue.
What? Who? So that
I
anyway.
said, who's the stingy one on this panel?
Come on now. I'm just saying exactly what RB just said. So does that make RB stingy as well? Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the
RB's
day,
not stingy.
if we volunteer to help someone with our resources, that's what I understand charity is. You know, you can't. That's what I think anyway.
Can I
What
get
I
an answer from you guys? I know we just went through it, but I would like to hear personally from you guys. And I don't be shy, be honest, right? How do you feel of those people who come out and say, "I'd rather give my money to the animals than the people because the animals can't defend themselves"?
Why should I be bothered about what somebody's doing with their money?
Exactly. I'm not bothered.
Okay.
I don't care about what the next person is doing with their money. If it's not affecting me, I don't care. You can use your money on
Okay.
whatever you want to
Dude,
do.
even if it
You
was
can you can build a whole house for a dog. I don't care. It's not bothering me. It will never bother me. It's not gonna stop my
At least
money.
at least we can wolf away from that. Okay, so let's move on to the last one. Do you wanna get in?
Patrick in the mud. Patrick in the mud.
Emotional damage.
Why are you bringing me into your stingy situation, sir?
This
Right?
topic
I don't
has been-
understand. RB's not stingy. Just because you are doesn't mean she is.
No, yeah, there's a comment here. She's saying, "Why are you bringing me into your stingy
agenda.
situation?" Sir?
Agenda. I said, look, all right, here. This is what I was. Where is it? Not the pandy. What's she talking about pandies? I was talking about this, right? What she said here. She prefers to make her own decisions with her own money to help, not through organizations. That's exactly it. So I said, if you had the choice, if I had the choice to take the money off of that social welfare or whatever it is, then I would do it because the country
Would you do it knowing that that's the money you're taking?
Yes.
Stingy again.
No.
I think you know what I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. If look. If
exactly that my money, my choice. Exactly. We just said here somebody is spending their money on a cat and we don't care, right? So me taking the money out of this welfare, does that mean I'm stingy? No, it means I want to use it for something more useful.
Nala and MP, the day we die and we end up seeing this guy when we die, just know you're not in heaven, you're in hell. Definitely, just know.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
He'll probably do with the drinks. You want some drinks? Man, I've been here for me.
I have to check on the register. One tally here. All right, cool. We're in.
That's your problem. I'm about my money. What are you talking about?
We made it.
Of course you are.
Okay, talking about your money, and it's gonna go to the guys in the comments. Guys in the comments, we're loving the involvement. I know. Yeah, we're loving the engagement. Guys, like the vid. Liking the vid is free. I don't know why some of you are stingy. Be stingy with your money, but don't be stingy with the like because it's free. And subscribe to the channel. Some of you guys just keep logging in, watching for free, and then you meet me in the streets and said, "Oh my God, look at this!" So subscribe to the channel. Put your notification button on, so every time we're on, you can know we're on. But subscribe, guys. Subscribe. It helps. I see Mr. Drunk in the building, but first of all, before I holler at Mr. Drunk, guys, look at this beautiful
This is live,
number over here.
It's a live subscription count.
Yeah, we're on 1,390 subscribers, 10 away from 1,400. The 10 of you who are at home right now watching, just subscribe right now because we appreciate what you guys are doing. You're part of the family, the 5 Ounce family. That's how we continue making this nice
crazy
merch.
over here.
And what are we gonna do when we hit 1,500?
Give away.
1,000. No. We as we say, we're a family here, so we're good at giving. So we're gonna give a few gifts when we reach to 1,500. And by the way, it doesn't mean that because you just subscribe for the sake of the gift, we'll know who you are. We will know. We will expose you. We will expose you. So anyway, guys, let's move on. Let's move on to the next question.
Drunk asked the question.
Oh, yeah, let me see this. If you are a homeless person, if a homeless person asks you for money and you give them money, is it rude for them to ask you for money again the very next day?
I don't think so.
It depends.
Like no, but if like RB says, it's your choice to say yes or no.
It is.
You gave them the money. If you want to give it to them again, It's your money. You can
May-
do whatever it
maybe
is
maybe
that you want.
maybe yesterday they asked you for money for the foundation of their property. Then today it's the bricks. You know, you never know.
Again, you can say, no, I don't want to give you my money. I gave you yesterday.
Exactly. Drunk talking about a beggar. Oh boy.
Okay, look. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a simple answer, drunk. If you ask me for money today, let's say I find you at the shops. Let's say outside. Let's say somewhere in the streets, and you ask me for money, sir. Can I have money for this? And I give it to you. The next day you ask me, I'm just gonna walk past you because my guy. It means that it's gonna become a regular thing. That every time I meet you, you're gonna ask for something else.
It's subscription.
Yeah. No. The sub thing is free, so that's the difference. But anyway, on this part, I'll just walk away from you. And next time I see you, I'm going to go the other way if I find another path. And probably you won't see me in that street again. If you go to another street, I'll go to another street again. MP knows this. He used to do this at school when he didn't want to share his food. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
You
I'm gonna
seem
read the
butthurt.
comments. Oh,
You seem very butthurt. Did
I
MP
am.
not give you something that you're looking for?
Pause.
Nah, man.
Pause.
This guy used to bring
Pause.
some nice food at school, man, and man, he was greedy. So, are we moving on
Bro,
to the last
that
question,
was like
or we
what,
want to get a few
30
comments?
years ago? You think about this today?
No, it's 20 years ago. Don't make us some
Are
of the
you
old.
sure?
Yeah. We had the.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
he's
go
back.
to this question because this
back.
is where we're
He's
going to
back.
determine
He's
who
back.
has a kind heart, who has a heart to give. So, I'm gonna come with you, Nala Pulam. Would you give a percentage of your pay to charity?
What does that even mean? What percent are we talking about? 0.5, or what? 1%
Any
of
percent. Let's say any percent. Okay, let's say what would be good? 5%?
1% of my pay?
Yeah, maybe one. No, would you give any percent? Let's just say that any percent to charity.
Yeah, I've done that before. Like I've worked for charities. I've fundraised for like charities and all that stuff. And I was burping.
The question is, would you give a percentage of
Yeah,
your pay?
I've given, and I would be in a position to give as well if I'm earning a certain amount of money. If I was Elon Musk, hey, giving is no problem.
So wait a minute. You said you're earning a certain percentage? What percentage? When you're saying earning a certain amount of money, sorry, what amount?
Why can't you do it now?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask.
Let's say it's just €2 out of your account. Why can you not do it now?
Yeah, because Patrick said a percentage.
Right now, I want to make it on the Forbes list, but if I'm not there yet, hey, bro.
There you go. Drunk says me paying taxes is charity. Is charity.
Yeah. Stop paying taxes then. Stop paying taxes. Can you do that? Because that's the same beggar begging you every day. Stop paying those taxes then. Yeah.
RD is some violent ish today, hey?
I'd like to.
Lord Jesus.
Can you read that comment one time?
I read it. She says,
all I want is nothing more to see you knocking at my door.
She said, sir, this is like school. We're not allowed to speak with each other. Pay attention to the teachers up in the squares.
MP, that's the song I'm just thinking as I'm reading these comments. All I want is nothing.
So to answer your question, Patrick. To answer your question.
That's the truth.
Go ahead.
To answer your question, I feel like most charities are corrupt. If I was given a chance to do it myself, like directly, yes, I would. Because for me,
wait. Do you need to be given a chance, or you can create that chance yourself?
I'll create that chance myself. I'll create that chance myself. I already do it for my family. I'll give a certain percent. I don't need to do it, but it's just I want to do it. I do it. Like every time I get paid, I'll send a certain amount to a family member, and that's out of the kindness of my heart. I don't think about it 3, 4 times or whatever. It's just something that I do. So if I was given the chance to say, oh, if you want, you can take this certain amount of money from your paycheck or your payslip and you give it to a charity, I'll do it.
I'm sorry. I'm
waiting for
sorry.
my turn.
Vanessa, you've made one of the best. You've given me one of the best answers, but I just can't keep a straight face with the conversation that's happening right here. I can't keep
What
a
the hell
straight
is
face.
going on? What
And
is
then
going on?
look at the answer here. I just peed before class. I don't need to go. What's going on in this chat? What's going on in this chat?
His comments are too freaky, man.
Nah. Well, the chat, man. The chat, man.
Jesus is Lord.
What is so disgusting right now? He's like, well, what the hell is going on here?
Hey man.
Comments, you're out of order. We're talking about charity.
What
You
is
are talking
going
about
on?
peeing.
Why
What's
you?
wrong with you guys? Be
No,
serious.
they're talking about going to the toilet together.
Yeah. I got that part. You know what I mean? This is what you call
That's
charity?
disturbing.
On some R. Kelly stuff? God damn. Anyway.
This is about right. You know what? Don't even know what's happening. Hey,
Do you know what, guys? Guys in the chat. I think going forward, right? I think you guys where it's going. I think we need a Q&A. I think where this is going, we need a Q&A one day because it looks like you guys have got some conversations that you want to bring out. So we might have a Q&A one day where we talk with you guys. I think so because I think we need a chat.
Yeah.
Some people need to go to church, but anyway.
We understand.
I left. There's a poll in the comments, guys in the chat. Would you give a percentage of your gross salary to charity? So far, 67% say yes, 33% say no. With the other poll that we held to say, should people who are in privileged positions be responsible for ending world hunger? It was a 50-50 yes and no. Interesting.
Woo! Cooking up in the pot.
Mr. Hunter, would you like to go to the chat? There's a few things about charity. Like Drunk says he tried going to church, but the pastor tried to shake him down for money. I have to deal. Drunk has brought up something that's also good. Something I've always wanted to speak about. Do you remember when you were young, right? When you were young, before you go to church, your parents used to give you money. I don't know if they did the same with you. Like, what if I went to that church and the basket came and I said I'm not giving that money?
It's not a problem.
Am I wrong?
It's not a problem.
You're not wrong at all. No.
Yeah, but you know what is going to happen to me at home, right? You know what is going to happen to me at home, right?
But if your parents gave you
But
that
that's your
money,
parents' money.
then you're getting a whooping. You're definitely getting a
because
whooping.
that is not your money.
Exactly.
Can I ask you guys? Have you ever done this before? You know, when the basket from the church comes in, you put in a
Nope.
Never. Tell us a story.
Growing up, you get reminded of going to hell that you don't want to steal God's money. Huh?
You know,
I feel like Patrick, you did it. I feel like you did it, Patrick.
This guy probably took the money from the plate.
Did it.
He didn't put his money. He took the money from the plate. Wait.
Yes, he did it. He did it. He did it, and he's not even denying it.
Darling, do you know what's also funny? You know the people with the basket, the ones with the stick. You know, in the stick. Man, they don't. What they do is you push the stick away. You're like,
it's like that.
They don't give up. They don't give up. Okay, you wanna go to the comments? There's a lot of comments here.
Okay. It says, how can you give charity if the charity is raised for people in prison because the government is not helping them? Okay. Drunk, this is turning into a stress RB podcast. Don't join the club, please. RB, I just got here. You and Ollie dude talking about going to the. Oh my. That's cool. We can just talk. You know what? Let's go down here. I went to school with a girl called Charity. She was friendly. She wasn't friendly at all. She put me off. Charity. Okay. Don't do public podcast if you don't want people comment. Oh wow. Okay.
Wait. Did this guy just catch
hurt.
feelings?
I know man's hurt.
How you finna catch feelings over the internet, sir? How?
Drunk said, pass me the plates. I put in $1. 10 minutes later, he passed it to me again. I'm like, time to go. Say if you want, if I want to chat with her, I'm not interested in the conversation around. Okay. Man's hurt. Thank you.
Sir, don't be that hurt.
Sit back down.
Is just internet.
340 seconds in timeout so far. Keep counting. Wow. These guys are putting this guy in timeout, you know.
But seriously, why is he getting hurt? Why is he getting hurt?
I don't
Like
know.
I've never over somebody on the internet you've never met. Sir, sit down.
Do you know what?
Please,
you know what? Now that he's
feelings, catch flights, you know.
Now that he's done that, Wow!
The devil's a lie.
You tried for that one. You tried for that. No, I'm telling you, you're wrong for that one.
What?
Man, the man's hurting right now.
The devil's a lie.
But you don't attack the podcast and expect you don't attack the podcast and don't expect to get some fire back.
I can't believe this guy is hurt over a person he's never met. Come on now. And the person that said no. Come on.
You have to give the brother credit. He's very consistent. You know?
What?
Very consistent.
See, that's the problem. This is the type of guy. Listen, this is the type of guy that will beat you up for saying no. This is giving those vibes.
So
yes, I said what I said. He's giving those vibes.
5 rounds is not giving up charity hookups. We're not trying to hook you up for free and all of that stuff.
Man got burned. Man got eliminated.
Ooh.
Man got finished.
Whoa. And his name is John Cena.
And his name is John Cena.
All right. Patrick, finish up the show. We're about.
Okay, so on that note, guys, that's the show, guys. It was an interesting conversation, but I think it went somewhere. That's why I said we need. I think you guys are dying.
That guy, you know what? He should change his name from Say Yeah to Say Nah, fam. Do you know what I mean? Say yeah to hell nah.
Oh my
God. Hell nah.
You get it?
Oh hell
If you don't get it, forget about it.
All right, Mr. Patrick.
Okay, so on that note, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and as I said, put your notification buttons on. Look at this, guys. We're on 1,390. That's when the guy brings the graphic after I have seen everything. But anyway, we move. We're on 1,390. Guys, by the next show, let's get to 1,400. We believe in you. And by June, we want to get to that 2K. 2K, baby. 2K. Don't forget. If we get to 1.5, we're going to do the dance that Watari is doing, and also we're gonna give away some merch. On that note, guys, that's goodbye.
Someone's
for
not gonna have a
5 rounds
Valentine.
podcast. You guys know the guy.
Hey, where's your internet, bae?
Say Nah is coming. Yo, guys, see you later. Have a good night.
No, no, no.